the killer was shocked to discover this pregnant woman had no one with her at the prenatal checkup, so he quietly followed behind. The killer stuffed the unconscious woman into his car. He was planning to drive up the mountain to kill her. At that moment, the woman's phone suddenly rang. The killer picked it up and glanced at it. It was a call from the woman's husband. He sneered. Then he threw the phone right out the car window. As a result, he got distracted and crashed into the car ahead. The driver in front came over cursing, so the killer just floored it and took off. The driver angrily reported it to the police right away. Soon the psycho drove the car into the nearby mountains. He pulled out a power drill from the trunk. Then he dragged the woman out of the car. This was already the 9th woman he'd killed. He always chose rainy days to strike, because the rain would wash away all the evidence. That's why the police could never catch this serial killer. Every rainy day, the station would send out lots of officers to search. At this moment, dispatch notified nearby officers to handle the earlier accident. Jack and his partner happened to be patrolling nearby. The two quickly arrived at the scene. After checking the scene, Jack discovered the front car's tires were too worn out, which caused the car to suddenly change lanes. The car behind couldn't brake in time and crashed into it. Since it wasn't the rear car's fault, why would he run away? Just then, Jack found the phone the psycho had thrown away by the roadside. He curiously picked it up and looked at it. The phone was badly damaged. It wouldn't even turn on anymore. But Jack's instinct told him something was wrong, so he and his partner tracked along the road. When passing through the mountains, Jack thought about how the mountains were the killer's favorite place to commit crimes, so he decided to get out and look around. Sure enough, he found tire marks from a van, and the marks hadn't been washed away by the rain yet, meaning the driver had just left recently. They hadn't seen any other cars chasing all the way here. Jack determined these were the marks left by the hit-and-run vehicle, so they immediately continued chasing along the road. They chased all the way to the intersection leading into the city. Because the light had turned red, many cars were stopped here. Jack took this opportunity to check each one with his flashlight. Sure enough, he found the car with tires covered in mud. At this moment, the light turned green. The driver was about to drive away too. Jack disregarded the danger and forcibly stopped the car. And this driver was that killer. Seeing the other person wouldn't roll down the window, Jack quickly identified himself as a police officer, but the killer just gripped the steering wheel. Then he sneered. He rolled up the window and was about to run. Just as he was about to hit the gas, Jack's partner drove over in time and blocked his escape route. Seeing he couldn't get away, the killer could only get out and submit to inspection. Jack opened the trunk. Inside were various renovation tools. Nothing seemed abnormal. He checked the seats again. Didn't find anything either. Just as Jack was about to close the car door, he suddenly saw a tuft of hair under the seat. He curiously picked it up and looked. It was human hair with blood on it. Jack realized this driver had very likely killed someone. The police immediately conducted a detailed inspection of the van. Under the special detection light, they found bloodstains all over the car. At this point, the serial killer the police had been hunting was finally caught. Jack at this moment was extremely excited. The captain also said he'd give him a reward, but he didn't know how happy he was now. The more painful it would be next. Soon his brother-in-law called him. He said he couldn't reach Jack's sister So-kyung. Jack in his excitement didn't pay much attention. He figured his sister's phone had just died, and casually said he'd try to reach her. Just as he hung up and stood up, his colleague received a call from forensics.
휴대폰 명의자가 So-kyung 871018